The Elizabethtown Panthers will take on the Central Hardin Bruins. It is a big match as far as the 17th District Tournament, which will be held next week, is concerned. Elizabethtown is 6-1 in 17th District play, while the Central Hardin Bruins are 5-2. If Central Hardin were to win tonight, there would be a three-way tie at the top of the 17th District, and they would have to go to at least a second tiebreaker method, because the first tiebreaker is whoever wins the second match. Well, North Hardin is 6-2 in district play. They have 2 losses to Elizabethtown. Central Hardin, 2 losses. Both of those came from North Hardin. And Elizabethtown right now has 1 loss. That came from Central Hardin. If Central Hardin wins, it is a three-way tie, and it'll go to another different tiebreaker. If Elizabethtown wins, they are the number 1 seed. Central Hardin would fall to the number 3 seed. North Hardin would be the 2 seed. Starting lineups tonight. First for Elizabethtown, it'll be Zach Berger, Nick Blair, Noah Butts, Jagger Ireland, Gavin McGovern, Camden Rich, Jack Robinson, Kobe Ryan, Aaron Silva, Cole Varela, and Aiden Walls. For Central Hardin, Alex Argueta, Alex Lennon, Kay Badstibner, Jack Shaw, Jacob Hasty, Micah Brown, Micah Chenault, Noah Goodman, Ryder Bowman, Zachary Allen, and Ricardo Taringi, with Aiden Allen in goal. E-Town now with it. Get it towards the middle of the field. Just poked forward, trying to get it to Ryan. Taringi will send that one out. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Jagger Ireland quickly in with it to Ryan. Get to the top of the box. Varela there. It's going to be kicked out, and Allen gets it before it goes over the end line, but it'll be a throw-in on the far side. Noah Butts to throw this one in. Back out, another throw-in. E-Town. Into the box, trying to get it to Varela. Chipped forward. Now it's kicked over the end line. Now it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Noah Butts heads off to take this corner. The 8-yard box, headed high in the air, headed again, but knocked out, and then Varela's shot goes over the goal, and it will be a goal kick for Central Hardin. Taringi with it. That's going to be sent over to Chenault. Almost got to the Panthers. Bowman now with it. Stops, he'll lay it back. He played across. Badstibner now with it as Ryan gets there for E-Town. That's poked out. Throw in Bruins. Badstibner to throw this one in. Sent back the other way. High hop. There for the Panthers. Back out near midfield. Shaw is going to lay it to the outside. Bowman will track this down. He'll lay it out for Hasty. Back to Bowman. Lennon at midfield with it. Taringi going to send it down the center of the field. Argueta back there. There's Blair there for the Panthers. Shot. That'll go wide left. And a goal kick for Panthers. Tomorrow night we are back on the air. It'll be 17th District volleyball action, a special time. Game time between the North Hardin Trojans and the John Hardin Bulldogs will be 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have that here for you live on HCEC-TV. And then Friday night we'll be at Central Hardin as they get into district play, as they will host Barron County. That takeoff time set for 8 o'clock. Lennon sends it back. Argueta chasing after it, able to keep it in. Now Ryan with it for the Panthers. Coming over Micah Brown. Ryan takes it to the edge of the box, going to cross there, off to Rangate, and Brown will clear it, send it all the way back to midfield. Immediately headed back. McGovern got a foot on it. That's going to send it into the box at one hop, and Aiden Allen will come up with it. High kick down the middle of the field. They're going to send it out towards E-Town's left. Back Shaw with it, butts on him. Lennon. Now he's sent back by the Panthers. No team really controlling possession yet. Butt's going to send it down the left side, trying to get it to Varela. They're going to have offsides. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. The right side, Hasty there, trying to get it to Bowman. Butts comes up. They're going to have a foul called. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Micah Brown will take this free kick from about 25 yards out. Rich in goal. Low, one hop, bounced away or knocked away by Rich. Bad Stibner trying to get to it. It's off of him. The throw in for the Panthers. It's kicked out. Throw in for the Bruins. Quickly thrown in. Shaw got to it and be cleared by the Panthers. Trying to get it to Varela. Ryan going to send it forward for Varela. Hasty comes over for the Bruins. Kicks it back towards the right side for the Panthers. Bad Stibner there. Lay it back. Ireland. He'll get it to McGovern. Now Silva with it for E-Town. Bad Stibner there. To the outside for Butts. Across. Bad Stibner heads this one just as it gets outside of the box. Ryan back to Ireland. That'll be cleared out by Goodwin. Throw in for the Panthers. Ireland to throw this one in. To Varela. Lennon on him. Cross there and cleared out. I believe that was Chenault that got that one. Now Goodman will send it over the sideline. That'll be throw in for E-Town. They quickly get it into Varela. Right on baseline, crosses, touched by Allen. Comes out the other side. Hasty there. Now sent back towards the middle. And Teringate will send it down the middle of the field. Berger to the outside now. Argueta with it. They'll play it into the box. Rich comes out. Sliding. Ball pops free. It's going to go out on the right side. I think that's a goal kick for the Panthers. Rich was caught in between whether he should rush out or stay back. Gets there, they bang together. Now free kick for E-Town. Berger will gather it in. He's going to send it to the far side. Ireland here. Bad Stibner gets it back for the Bruins. And Rich will pick this one up. Send it to the outside. Shaw will send it towards the middle. Micah Brown is there. Tap to the outside. Now Hasty with it for the Bruins. Down the side. Now he'll cross. Rich comes out and will catch that one. Sorry, we are having some technical difficulties tonight. Rich will send this one down the middle of the field. Lennon there for Central. And goes off McGovern. Now Blair comes up. Taringi plays it. It'll go to Jack Robinson in the middle of the field. Lennon got it back, but now it's going to be poked free from there. Hasty to Lennon. He'll send it up Central's right side. Shaw chases after, but it'll be Berger that gets there first. Berger will chip it back. Rich pops that one in the air. Lennon will play it right at midfield, out to Hasty. Sends it forward for Shaw. Berger on him. That goes out, throw in for the Bruins. Looks like Shaw will take this one. Berger there, kicks that one high in there. Looks like it'll go out. It'll be another throw in for the Bruins. Hasty rushes over. He'll throw this one in. There'll be subs coming in for both teams. Try to get it into Brown. McGovern there, kicks it free. Central retains possession. Now it's going to be sitting down the middle of the field. Varela, head of steam coming. Taringi tries to get back. Varela with the ball. Tip goes, hits off the post and rebounds in. Cole Varela with the goal. As Aiden Allen played it right, it went off of the left post, bounced off to the right, and Allen not able to get back before Varela could put it in the back of the net. And with 29:41 to go in our opening half, Elizabethtown on top 1-0. So it'll be Central Hardin ball. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Hasty plays that to the outside. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Silva now with it as he weaves his way through. He's going to cross, trying to get it to Varela, turns. That's going to go wide left. Goes off of a Bruin. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Jagger Ireland coming forward to take this one. Low line drive, headed out by Brown. Shaw races over. He'll get to it. He's going to send it towards the left side. Case Van Blyenberg now into the ball game. Had it. Loses it to Ryan. Ryan up the left side. Bowman gets it away from him. Now play it back. Chenault there. To the outside for Hasty. To Bowman. Trying to get it right back to Hasty. That goes out. It'll be a throw-in for Elizabethtown. Again, the winner of tonight's game, if it's Elizabethtown, they will be the 1 seed in the 17th district tournament. There's a cross. Kicked out by Taringi. If Central Hardin wins tonight, it will be a 3-way tie at the top with 6-2 records, and the 2 losses for each team would have come from the same team between North Hardin, Central Hardin, and Elizabethtown. Ryan lets that go out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Ryan will throw this one in quickly into Silva, right back to Ryan. Ireland now with it towards the middle. McGovern there, but it's being poked away by Bowman. And Blyenberg heads it down the field, sent back by the Panthers. Silva trying to control it. Goodman misplays that one. It goes, looks like it went off of Elizabethtown. It'll be a Central Hardin throw in. A sub coming in for the Bruins. Comley now into the game for the Bruins. Go by Badstimmer down. Blair there, send it back the other way. Lennon gathers it in. He's going to go to the right side, trying to get to Hasty. A little too heavy a touch. Throw in for E-Town. Butts to throw this one in. Govern right back to Butts. Gotten back by Brown. Foul call. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers. It's the first night where we've really had cold weather. It'll be in the 50s most of the game after the sun setting. And by the end of the game, it could be into the low 50s. Blair with this one. Towards the top of the box. Headed there by Badstimner. Kick to the outside. Hasty with it. That one goes off the official, and they'll stop it there. And it'll be Central Hardin kick. Chenault to Lennon. The left side. Van Blyenberg now with it. Trying to get it back to Brown. Brown sends it forward. Ireland there. Badstimmer there for the Bruins. Now Ryan with it for E-Town. To Silva. Comley there on him. That's going to go out and be a throw in for the Bruins. Badstimmer to throw this one in. Shaw now with it. Force it down to the corner. Still with possession. There's a couple of different Panthers come after him. Comley with it. That one's going to be knocked outside. Ireland sends it up the field. Badstimmer will collect it in. Terengi now around to Chenault. McGovern sent over near the sideline. And it goes out. It'll be a throw in for Central Hardin. Hasty to throw this one in. And a foul called, and it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Looks like it'll be Nick Blair who will come and take this one. Blair's one high in the air towards the top of the box. Lennon got a head on it. Goes down. I believe he head-butted E-Town's shoulder, or player for Elizabethtown. Does get up. Robinson to McGovern. McGovern going to try to slip it through to Varela, but there's Silva with possession. Comley in front of him. Badstimner. That's going to be a goal kick, and I believe they are going to have somebody come out and check on Lennon as they stop the clock. Again, a reminder, we're back on the air tomorrow night. Special time is to be a 5 o'clock start time for 17th District volleyball action. The North Hardin Trojans will travel to take on the John Hardin Bulldogs. Again, that game's scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. And then Friday night we will be at Barron County as we will we will be at Central Hardin as they host Marion County for football action. Then on Sunday, we will start the girls' 17th District Soccer Tournament. There will be one game on Sunday at 4 o'clock. On Monday, we will have the boys' opening round. That'll be from Elizabethtown. The girls are from North Hardin. We'll play 2 semifinal games on Tuesday night at North Hardin for the girls. Wednesday night, we'll be back at Elizabethtown, 2 semifinal games for the boys. And then both finals are on Thursday. The girls' final will be at 5:30 at North Hardin. The boys' final will be at 8 o'clock at Elizabethtown. We start back to play Chenault. Comley there, going to lay it back. E-Town back with possession. Played towards Silva. He's going to play it to the outside. Ireland gets to it. Then Blyenberg there for Central. Played back to Blair. Blair's going to send this towards the far side. Bouncing back and forth between the two teams. And that'll go out and be a throw in for E-Town. Farrell on the far side now. He'll cross it, trying to get it to Ryan. Bad Stimner heads that one away. Ireland will gather it in. Then Blyenberg gets it from him. Kobe Ryan and Goodman will send it down Central Hardin's left side. Nick Blair comes back to gather it in for E-Town. Got a one-touch pass. It goes out. Throw in for Central. Bad Stimner will throw this one in. Score 1-0, 21:44 to go in this opening half. Cole Varela scored the only goal of the game. A one-on-one with Aiden Allen. Sent down the right side. Varela again with it. Terengi was there first. Around it, Terengi now will send it outside. For Wilkinson, and that goes out. Throw in. E-Town butts to throw this one in. Oh, subs coming in. Butts quickly gets it into Robinson. Back to Butts. He'll send it to Varela. One touch to the left. Centers it for Ryan. That'll go wide left. And will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Down back with possession again. Robinson. Back towards the middle. Goodman will get to that one. Comley with it. To the outside for Wilkinson. It's going to be sent down the corner. Van Blyenberg there. Blair. We're going to have a free kick on the far side. Or will it be a throw-in? Yep, it'll be a free kick. Not sure who. Wilkinson will come up to take this one. Coming in towards the 6-yard box, bounced around. Ireland will get to it. He's going to kick it. It'll go out and be a throw-in for the Bruins. Bouncing around. Blair will send it back out near midfield. Terengi going to keep it on this end. Comley now with it to Goodman. Goodman will send it towards the other side. Headed into the box. Argueta with it. And that one will go wide left. And it was Jagger Ireland applying the pressure. So it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Rich will take this one. McGovern plays that one back. Berger sends it forward. Van Blyenberg there. He'll play it back to Wilkinson. To Bowman. Back to Turingi. Right at midfield. He's going to send it forward to Brown. Brown trying to chip it for Argueta. Argueta going to get it on his left foot. Blair comes over for E-Town. Blair keeps possession. Out, and then a foul to be a free kick for Elizabethtown. Down the right side. Bad Stibner gets to it first. Ryan volleys it over his head, but that'll go out. Throw in for Central. Bad Stibner to throw this one in to Brown. I believe there was a touch. Butts will take this one. Heading straight for the goal, headed by Silva, one hopping into the arms of Aiden Allen. High in the air. Ireland now send it to Silva. Bowman gets it right back for Central. Goodman now with it. Back to Bowman. Bowman will lay it back one more time to Chenault. Sent forward. E10 on the far side with it. McGovern will send it back out to the outside. Ball rolls back. Blair gets to it. He'll send it up E-Town's right. Bad Stibner and Ryan there. Ryan will cross it. That'll be headed out by Chenault. Turingi gets to it. Sorry, no, it was Goodman that got to it first. Goes down into the corner and will be a throw in for the Bruins. Just headed back and forth. McGovern now with it. Didn't get much on that one's bad. Stibner will let it go over the inline. It'll be a goal kick for Central. Bowman now with it. Room. Tries to get it to the outside. He's come back with possession. Robinson up to Varela. Varela shot. That'll go over the goal post. It'll be a goal kick for the Bruins. Allen will take this one. Hard down the center of the field, sent back by E-Town. Goodman will head this out near midfield. Brown there. McGovern was on him. This will go to the outside. Bad Stibner gets it to Argueta. Blair in front now. Back to the Panthers. He'll go outside. Ryan will get to this first. He plays it back to Ireland. Ireland's kick down the right side. One hop. Stays in. Goodman gets it right to Bad Stibner. off of Ryan. Varela tried to do a quick pass. Now Blair with it to Ireland. Ireland going to send it forward. Goodman sends it out. Varela trying to fight through two players to get into the box with the ball. That one will be cleared up by Goodman. Another throw in for the Panthers. Ireland comes to take this one. Varela surrounded by Bruins, gets free, but it'll be Brown that clears that one. Berger races up. The ball bouncing back and forth between Berger and Shaw. Terengi now with it for the Bruins. Robinson plays it back. Butts now to McGovern. Back to Berger and around. Now Jagger Ireland will get it. That one poked free by Brown. Throw in Elizabethtown. Quickly into Silva. Silva sends it across the field for Butts. Do a little give and go. Central gets it back. Shaw now with it. Now it'll be Bowman that plays it back to Chenault. Down the right side. That goes out. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Good to see Nick Lennon back in after going out. A slight injury, looks like. Get it into Bowman. Bowman gets it back to Lennon. Lennon turns, shoots, and that will go wide left. It'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. 11:38 to go in this opening half. 29:41 to go in the opening half. It was Cole Varela scoring for the Panthers for the only score this evening. Silva now with it. Lennon in front of him. He's going to play it forward for Varela. Terengi on him. Varela cross. Right in front. Shot. And in. Aaron Silva with the goal on the feed from Varela. So E-Town with a 2-0 lead now, 11:09 in the first half. Again, this is a Hardin County Schools student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Sent forward. Blair gets that one, sends it out to the left. High hop. Able to keep it in. Berger now with it for E-Town. He'll send it over for Silva. Right back, and Berger will dribble it up near midfield. He's going to send it down. Ball bouncing around. That's Robinson that plays that one back to Blair, and we'll have a foul called. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Varela will take this one. So right towards the goal. Blair races in, one bounce, and right to Aiden Allen. Chenault plays it outside to Terengi. Now Lennon with it at midfield to Comley. And sent forward. Argueta racing up. But Rich will get to it first, scoops it up. Wilkinson heads it back towards the middle. Chenault now heads it back near midfield where Lennon is. Lennon going to play this one forward to Argueta, trying to get it to Brown. Right at the top of the box, shot, and off the right post, and bounces away. Comley comes up. It'll be McGovern that clears that one out, but not too far as Lennon's there now to be cleared. And it'll be a throw-in for the Bruins. Wilkinson to throw this one in. Subs in for the Bruins. Headed down by Lennon to the corner. That goes out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Lennon now with it. They'll go to Comley to the outside for Hasty. Hasty back towards the middle. McGovern will kick that one to the left side. Hasty races back. Keep possession for the Bruins. Chenault now going to turn, kicks it up the right side. Ireland gets there first for the Panthers. They'll send it down to the right corner for E-Town. Terenge going to get there first as Kobe Ryan comes. Now we have some pushing and shoving after the play is over. We might. Oh. No cards been issued. Official is going to talk to the AR. I think nothing's going to come from it. I think it'll end up being a free kick for the Bruins. We'd like to thank Amy Inman for her input in tonight's ball game.
I think there's a lot of really talented athletes out here. This is a good match of district matchups tonight, don't you?
Yes, it is.
We might
Our special guest surprise commentator. Across the field, Chenault now with it.
For all you're doing. You're doing a great job supporting the community.
Bowman now outside to Comley. Now he'll lay it back for Hasty. Varela now has the ball and has it knocked away by Hasty. Chenault goes off of Varela and it'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Subs coming in on both sides. 6:30 to go in this first half. E-Town up 2-0. A goal by Cole Varela and then Aaron Silva with the second goal of the night for the Panthers. Comley trying to get it to Bowman. They played all the way back to Berger. Now McGovern with it. He'll play it back to Berger. To the far side, Wilkinson going to send it forward. Argueta will get to this one. Ireland comes over for Elizabethtown. Towards the center, only Panthers there. Sent back out. Lennon will get to it before it gets out. He's going to try to chip it towards the box. Blair there, kicks it high in the air. Bowman now is going to be played outside for Ryan. Lennon pokes that one away. Lennon, a little unlucky on the dribble. It goes out. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. That goes out. Be a throw-in for the Bruins. Wilkinson to throw this one in. Have him come back. Throw it in from near midfield. Bleimer heads it forward with Blair there. Now to be Lennon who heads it back. Argueta gets to that one. That was McGovern who gets it free, and now Varela off the heel pass to himself. Down into the corner, Terenga, they cross, but right at Aiden Allen. Now Silva with it for Elizabethtown. Outside for Ireland. We'll have a foul on Central, free kick for the Panthers. Looks like Varela will take this one for the Panthers. Towards the left side, headed by the Bruins. Brown now with it. He'll get it out of the box. Butts there for the Panthers. So go near midfield. Varela will gather it in to Blair, to Silva. Trying to send it in, racing forward. Shot and in! Another goal. This one by Aiden Walls for Elizabethtown. On the field, feed from Silva. And it's a 3-0 lead with 3:32 to go in the opening half. As the ball had come down to rest near midfield, 2 passes, and hit Walls right on his right foot, puts it in the left side of the goal. E-Town back again with the pressure. That goes out. It'll be a throw in E-Town. Grant Shear to throw this one in. Tried to get it to Ryan. Wilkinson gets it back for the Bruins. Ryan with it to Varela. That one's kicked back out. And that'll go over the end line, and that goes off of the Bruins, so it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Looks like it'll be Noah Butts to take this one. Sent to the far side, hooking in. In the box, Silva gets to it, going to try to lay it back. And popped in the air, and that'll be cleared out by Comley. Silva again with it. Now it's Nick Berger kicks it to the outside for the Panthers. Silva will gather this one in to Varela. Now Bowman back with it for the Bruins. It goes out, be a throw in, Central Hardin. This is Hasty, it throws this one in. Sorry, no, that was Van Blyenberg that throws it in. Throw in now for the Panthers. So you get a sub on. Into Blair. They're going to send up the left side for the Panthers. Headed back. Bowman with it. He'll play it back to Terengi. In the center of the field, Parkerson got to it. Now to be Blair there as he and Brown battle for it. We send up the right side. Terengi will be the first one, though. Varela coming over for Elizabethtown. To Wilkinson. Argueta to Comley. To Bowman. Bowman trying to get it to Hasty. All knocked around. Walls providing the pressure. That goes out. And it'll be a throw in for Central. 37 seconds to go. Sorry, it'll be a free kick for the Bruins. 27 seconds to go. Sent into the box right at the goal. Rich comes up. He'll make the catch before anybody can get to it. And Rich will kick this one away. Under 5 seconds to go, headed around. And our first half comes to a close. Elizabethtown on top 3-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Ratcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Our halftime score 3-0, Elizabethtown on top. We'll be back after a short timeout with second half action.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is finally here. BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi from Brandenburg Telecom. With new Wi-Fi 6 compatibility and an app that puts you in control of your home network, get ultimate power and performance to every corner of your home. Set up and connect devices, pause Wi-Fi, and customize parental controls all from our BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi app. It's the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, and it's a blast. Ditch your old wireless router and switch to BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi today.
Jarrett Cox with HCEC-TV. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Brandenburg Telecom, and we have Shane Witt, Customer Relations Manager for Brandenburg. Shane, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I started working for Brandenburg Telephone Company in January of 2011. I've been there for almost 12 years now. I've done a little bit of everything at Brandenburg Telephone. Started out on line crew. I've done some troubleshooting, installations, dispatch. I keep telling people they can't find anything I'm good at, so they just keep moving me from department to department.
Well, they could call you a jack of all trades. So, can you touch a little bit on the background and the history of Brandenburg?
Yeah, so we started in 1950, established in 1950 from the former Meade County Telephone Company. So we're going on over 72 years now in the community. We started out with just telephone services, and now we're doing internet, cable, security, and surveillance. And we offer a new line of cameras called Arlo, and we also offer our BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi services.
You know, I know that BBTEL Blast, there's so many exciting things about this service. Can you touch a little bit more on that?
Sure. Yep. So, for the past year now, we've been deploying our BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi, and what that has really done for our customers is it put them in control of their Wi-Fi. So there's a lot of features like parental controls, setting schedules of when their kids can be on the internet, setting up new networks without having to call in. Of course, we're always welcome our customers to call us, but now we have an option for customers who like to take care of those things on their own.
And somebody that has a small little nephew that loves to get into everything, it's so important to be able to kind of restrict what they get into and what they might accidentally stumble upon on the World Wide Web.
Absolutely, yeah, and my kids probably don't like it that we have that app, because anytime they get in trouble, I can just turn their internet usage off just by my telephone.
It sounds like something you can't not have.
That's right. After having it, I couldn't imagine not having the capabilities of controlling my internet without having to call into the office.
So can you talk a little bit about how important it is to invest in the community?
Yeah, so it's really important to invest in the community. Invest into kids and that want to take advantage of our co-op program and student workers, because a lot of those kids that we've used for a co-op program have decided to stay at the telephone company, and we have some people, that's where they started, and they've been there for 20 plus years now. So it's really important to invest in the community, because it often comes back.
Hardin County is just one of the greatest areas in the state, and I'm biased because I work here. But so many great talents, and just being able to find just those diamonds in the rough and be able to just watch them grow, just from that young age, and people that are potentially future customers of Brandenburg that get to work there and experience all the stuff that you all have to offer. And speaking of all the things that you have to offer, you've been so gracious to help us provide live sports coverage for the past 20 years. You and Brandenburg Telecom are the only reason that we're able to show all the parents out there their kids in live sports action every week, sometimes multiple times a week, and we just have to thank you.
Yeah, so it's a good partnership and relation that we have with HCEC-TV, and a lot of our student workers that come through Brandenburg Telephone Company in our central office, they aid support with HCEC-TV, and it is a good service to give back to the community. Myself, I have a son that plays soccer, and sometimes in Hardin County, and I may not always watch it on Channel 1, but it's kind of nice to say, you know what, I want to watch that when it comes back on. I want to see that play that I may have missed, and I want to see again. So I really enjoy the ball games that are shot by HCEC-TV.
And always being able to say, hey, my kid was on TV.
That's right.
So if anybody wants service from Brandenburg Telecom, what's the easiest way to get hold of it?
Yep, the easiest way is the old-fashioned telephone. Just give us a phone call and let us know what services that you'd like. You can always shop on our website and kind of get an idea of how much internet do I need. We do have some tools on our website that bandwidth calculators that let you say, okay, I have 10 TVs that I'm streaming on, and it gets you an idea of what package that you would need for your home.
And with everything being connected to the internet now, something like that is so important, because you may not realize all the devices that you have that's getting something from the internet.
You're exactly right. And one thing that's really changed in recent years is it's not all about the download speeds anymore. Now you got to consider upload speeds. So think about churches that are streaming their services on Facebook Live. That's using upload. One thing that we're really proud of in all of our fiber services, every speed package we have is symmetrical. So you don't have to worry about determining how much download do I need versus how much upload. You can just focus on how much download do I need and know that I'm going to get the same upload speed and I have no data caps.
Brandenburg Telecom is the place here in Hardin County to get internet and any other thing you need. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. Thank you so much for all the great work that you do. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And let's go back to some live sports action. Well, I'm Jarrett Cox with HCEC-TV, and today we're very happy to have Kobe Gibson from Waddell's Auto Scrap Metal Recycling. How are you doing?
Thanks for having us. Doing good.
Can you tell me a little bit about your business?
Yeah, we're here in Eaton on 311 Steel Drive. We've been family owned and operated for 53 years. We provide all types of recycling for people, everything from washers, dryers, to cars, bulldozers, semi-trucks. Pretty much if it's metal, we can take it. So.
When I come up on the Kentucky Parkway on my way to work, I see a billboard for Waddell's with several lovely kids on it. Are they yours?
Yeah, the two girls are mine, and the boys are my nephews, so they were a good model for the billboard.
I mean, it definitely shows that you're family owned and operated.
Yeah, Yeah, family owned and operated, and we all live here in Hardin County, and that's kind of like we like to put money back in the community and do stuff like that. So.
And we really thank you for supporting HCEC-TV. So what are some of the more unconventional things that you scrap?
Some of the larger stuff, that some people won't take. There's some yards that will not take. They don't have a way to handle bulldozers, unload bulldozers. We do industrial accounts, so we've got a roll-off service. We can set roll-off boxes to haul away the metal, but we can do anything from, something like I said, as small as a washer to we've picked up 60,000-pound pieces of scrap before for these factories here in town. And we like E-Town, but we will go anywhere. We've got accounts in Louisville, Western Kentucky, and stuff like that. So, and we also offer, like I said, lowboy service. Pretty much anything you've got, we can get it picked up for you.
And that's so important because Kentucky is such a vast state, and having a family-owned and operated business that'll come and scrap your stuff is just so important.
Yeah, it makes it nice. There's a lot of people that have broken down vehicles that just don't have a way to get them to us. We've got a rollback for that. So all they got to do is call the office, and for a small fee, we'll go pick it up, and they'll get paid for it and make some money for it, make it real easy for them.
So one thing I didn't know that you all did is you sell parts from vehicles.
Yep. So we keep, it rotates the cars. We'll rotate them in and out when they get parted out too much. I mean, we've had as many as 1,000. We try to keep 500 to 1,000 just to have parts for people. At this day and age, as expensive as everything's getting, it's nice to be able to go buy a used part and save some money. So
you're telling me the next time that a deer attacks my car, I'll be able to go to your...
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully we'll be able to have everything, and if not, we can look it up and find it for you.
So one thing also that I didn't know is you all recycle things like washers and dryers and refrigerators.
Yep, pretty much anything that's metal we take, and it's not just steel items. We take aluminum cans, batteries, copper, all that type of non-ferrous metal as well.
So I know that you're based in Elizabethtown. How long have you been in the area?
As far as in E-Town, it would go back to the early 2000s. But they've been in business for, like I said, 53 years. So did a lot of mobile car crushing back then. So but kind of got our roots here close to home now, and that's where we'd like to stay.
And it's so important once you get grounded in a place to want to stay. And we really appreciate you supporting this local TV station and the local school kids by providing the live sports coverage and all the other things that your contribution helps us do. So thank you very much.
All right, we're proud to. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Regina Ryan, and I'm the Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television. And joining me today is one of our longtime sponsors, Sean Rich with eTownExterminating.com. Sean, you all have been with us since the beginning, and without your support, we couldn't do what we do. Can you tell us about the company and when it got started and the background of how it got started?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you for this opportunity. We love to be able to be in this position where we can support Hardin County Educational Channel with all the athletic sports that we can. We feel like it's very important to do that. As far as our company, we are actually celebrating our 45th year this year as of this month. And we're really excited about that. But as far as the company, we are a full-service exterminating company. We take care of termites, general pest control. We take care of from bed bugs to spiders to, like I said, termites to mice, whatever pest control that you need.
And how many employees do you have?
Currently, we have around 36 employees.
For those who haven't used your company before, what should they expect?
Well, we do, as far as general pest control, we do a monthly service, and we will come to your house and service the house, but we do a lot of exterior service, but we also go on the inside of the house.
Your services are available for both taking care of what happens inside your home and outside your home. So in regards to a client reaching out to you, what should they expect when they come to do some service inside the home for termite control, roach issue, bed bugs, all the things that happen within the house? What should they expect?
When a technician comes to the house, they will inspect and they'll assess what needs to be done. Everything that will be done will be told to the customer prior to the treatment. We do have protocols in place with everything going on with COVID right now. We will wear a mask, we'll wear gloves, we'll sanitize our tanks, our hands, everything. So we make it as safe as possible for our technician and for the customer.
And exterior is wise.
Yes, we do a lot of service on the exterior. When we assess the property, we'll see where insects are coming into the building. We will make treatments on the outside, but also we'll make recommendations to those customers. If there's something that needs to be sealed or caulked, or a door jammed, or a sweep on a door needs to be fixed, then we'll tell the customer about that.
Now, besides that one-time service, it's really important to do monthly.
Yes, we have a monthly service. What we do is we assign that customer with a regular technician. Majority of our technicians have been with us for years, so you'll have the same person each time. But they'll give you a call the night before, set up a time for an appointment. They'll come out, they'll service. If you have any problems in between services, all you have to do is give our office a call, or we give the customer's direct line to their technician. They can call them, they'll come back out, and they'll take care of it with no extra charge.
Now, I know you're located in Hardin County, but where else do you service?
Well, we service all the surrounding counties, Meade, Nelson, Breck, Taylor, LaRue. We service about 9 different counties.
So, not that anybody wants insects in their home, but what are the most popular insect that you deal with?
We deal with, on a regular basis, spiders, ants, cockroaches, bed bugs, and mice.
Oh gosh.
And then we have a lot of seasonal insects. Ants during the summer, we have a lot more because of the rain. And then during the spring, or during the fall time of the year, we get a lot of calls like on crickets in houses. During the winter, we get a lot of calls for spiders and also for mice or rodents.
And so, and you can help out with any of those types of insects and things?
Yes, with doing general maintenance, we can get it where you're not seeing anything.
Okay. I'm assuming annually there might be rise and falls of little critters or insects that might be a little bit more aggressive than before. Is that something that's common year to year?
Yes, I mean, we usually have one insect that will pop out each year, but generally right now that we have had probably more of an uptick right now are bed bugs, and we can take care of them, but it's a lot of prep work for the customers and for us.
I was going to say, anytime you get an infestation, it does take a little bit of time, correct?
Yes, one treatment for a heavy infestation will not take care of it.
Right. You were an athlete in high school. What sports did you participate in?
I played basketball, I ran cross country, and ran track.
And your children, I know that they've also been very active.
Yes, I had a daughter that graduated in Elizabethtown in 2016. She was a swimmer. A daughter that graduated in 2019. She was a soccer player, and I have a son right now that's a junior at E-Town. He's playing basketball and soccer.
Wonderful, and want to congratulate your oldest daughter is a nurse. She's on the front lines.
Yes, she just graduated from University of Kentucky this past spring. She accepted a position at Vanderbilt University Hospital, and so she's down there right now working there at Vanderbilt.
was going to say on the front lines, those first responders.
Yes, we're very proud of her. She's taken on a task, and we're glad that she's in that position right now.
Yeah, and it means so much to those that she's taking care of, and so that's phenomenal. Your middle daughter is going to become the next generation of E-Town Exterminate.
Yes, my daughter Abby, last year she told us that she wanted to come back into the company, and so this year she's been working this summer, working with a lot of my supervisors, learning how to sell. She's been working with me a lot on the management side of it and financial, and we're going to bring her up into the company, and so we're really excited about that.
I was going to say, it must have been a proud moment when she said she wanted to continue in that role.
Yes, and I always said that Abby was my dad made over. So it's exciting to see her to, when I came up into the company, my dad always said that I was going to bring it up to the next level. Now I look at Abby, and I believe she's going to bring it up to the next level for me.
That's wonderful. Now, people that would like to get in touch, what do they do?
Well, they can call us. Our phone number is 270-737-6900, or our website is www.muggabug.com. That's muggabug.com.
Amazing. And really, the nice thing about it is you get to talk to a real person.
Yes, we have 4 wonderful administrative assistants in our office, and they will talk to you live.
It really makes a lot of difference. And you're in the communities that you serve. You really give back to that community. And why is that important to you?
Well, as a family-owned company here in the community, and as a product of this community, I feel like to reinvest into the things like this in sports, athletics, or a lot of other programs that we invest into with the Hardin County school system and with the Elizabethtown Independent School System, that we can give opportunities to these kids that normally they wouldn't have money or the advantages of doing that. And as an athlete, I always look at giving back to these type of programs, because not only are they competing, but they're generating friends, and longtime friends for years to come, and that's what's more important than anything is getting these bonds. And I look back, I still have great friends that I played basketball with, or I ran cross country or track with, and they're probably some of my closest friends. So that's the reason. That's the big reason why I like giving back to these programs. Just give them opportunities to be part of something.
Well, and developing those relationships, from assigning a specific technician to a resident to taking care of those relationships that you've established in the community. It's really what it's all about. Well, thank you, Sean, for being such a wonderful sponsor for HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's Live Channel 1 Sports. Without that support, we couldn't do what we do. And I just really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Well, now it's time to get back to our live sports coverage. So we're looking forward to seeing those athletes in action from all of our area schools. Hello, I'm Regina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television, and today we are talking with one of our longtime sponsors, Mark Harris Construction. He has been with us from the very beginning, his organization, and through the years it's with apartments and renovations and real estate, of course. And now we are joined by Regina Johnson, who is the property management for 2 of the items that we're promoting with Mark Harris Construction. Regina, tell us first, our audience, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a property manager for about 15 years, and so they stole me when they started building these two properties. So
that's probably a very good. So she said stole, so that you are a high priority.
Yes.
In terms of getting you on board. The two properties we want to discuss is the Black Branch Storage first. So tell us about that.
So there's 339 units. We have climate control units, big, small, all different sizes. So you can store just about anything.
Can you pay by the month or annual or 6 months?
It's monthly, yeah, and it's gated, so everything is secure. There's an on-site kiosk where you can lease on site. There's no manager on site or anything like that. You can also lease online.
Well, that's really good with COVID running around and everything like that. So how long would it take to get a storage facility at that location?
In just a matter of minutes. You can just go to the kiosk, or you can go to blackbranchstorage.com and lease straight online.
Okay. And are those, I'm assuming that those fill up relatively quickly. A lot of people are needing those.
Yes.
So for those that may not be familiar with what goes into storage units, what are some of those items that people might put in storage?
Most people, they store, if they're moving from if they sold a home and getting a new one, they'll just use it for a few months, to store their household items. A lot of people store things that are just in their garage that they need to get out of the way. We have some who store old cars. And I mean, just about anything.
So I was going to say, it becomes, like you said, a perfect storage place.
Yes.
And rates are in the range, are in a comfortable range?
Yes, they're very competitive.
Okay, wonderful.
For sure.
And then another exciting part of Mark Harris Construction and Organization is the Winding Springs Apartments.
Yes.
Now, tell us where those are located.
They are on Nicholas Street, close to downtown, close to Highway 62, close to everything.
Okay, and what type of apartments in regards to bedrooms, things like that are available?
These are all 2-bedroom, 2-bath luxury apartments. All the finishes are very modern and chic. It's going to be a gated community. We're very excited about it. We have one building open so far, and our next building will be open sometime in October.
Well, and if you've been down Highway 62 and you look over that area, they look amazing.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
Yeah. And what types of amenities are available for those that will be living there?
We have a clubhouse. It's a huge clubhouse. We have one side for the office and one side for just the residents, tailored to our residents. We have a pool. And it's going to be gated, so we're going to be the only gated community in town. We're going to have a dog park, several other amenities.
That sounds fun. Now, are they fully furnished, or can individuals make them their own?
Both. We can have furnished apartments. We do a lot of corporate apartments for local places here in town. And then you can, of course, bring your own stuff.
Great. And how do people get additional information about leasing those apartments?
So you can go to WindingSpringsEtown.com, or you can call 270-766-1155.
And is that process, does it take very long to do?
No, not at all. I'm very quick at responding.
And are they monthly or biannual?
The
yearly?
typical lease is a year. We will do shorter term leases, especially with corporate apartments.
Oh, so there are corporate apartments.
Yes.
Okay, so what might be that added incentive for a corporate apartment?
It's cheaper than a hotel, and you have more room. You have a kitchen, it's like home.
As I mentioned at the beginning, Mark Harris has been one of our very beginning sponsors, committed to what we do with HCEC-TV. And without that investment, we would not be able to carry the live local high school sports that we do. Right. And we do close to 80 a year. And it goes back to when Mark was an athlete in this local community, and his children were athletes in this community, and he is really committed to helping with that. So being a member of that organization, what would you like to add about that?
Well, I think that the owners, they're locally owned. They've been in this community for a very long time. They're committed to the community. They're committed to the surroundings, and they love to give back.
Well, Mark Harris Construction is definitely the embodiment of being active and involved in your community and supporting those around you. And we always appreciate all of those supporters and our sponsors, and without them we couldn't do what we do.
Absolutely.
So Regina, for our audience, just to remind them again, and if you didn't catch that, it's Regina and Gina. The Regina and Gina show today. How can people get in touch with you as property manager?
The best way is probably by phone, 270-766-1155, or email. It's regina@windingspringseatown.com.
Okay, thank you, and wish you all a great leasing season, and also in filling up all those storage facilities and everything.
Yes, for sure.
So thank you for joining us, Regina. And thank you for watching our HCEC-TV, Brandenburg Telecom, live sports coverage. It's time to meet another of our wonderful sponsors with HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's live sports coverage. Today we are joined by Whitney Ballou. She is a physical therapist at Physical Therapy Associates, which has been with us for many, many years, almost practically from the very beginning. And without their support, we could not do what we do in regards to our live sports coverage. Whitney, we are 6 feet apart, so we're going to remove our masks so you can hear us a little bit better and see our happy faces.
That's right.
So, Whitney, tell us about the history of Physical Therapy Associates.
I have been with the company for almost 5 years now. Guy Wallace, who is very well known in the community, started the company in 2002. We are up to 6 clinics now. Our clinic that we are in now in the Elizabethtown location has actually continued to grow. We add on and then we add on a little bit more. So growth is a good thing, especially with the economy the way that it is these days. It has grown not just employee-wise, obviously patient-wise, just the way that we use the building for a lot of the local sports, both school-related and the extracurriculars that people participate in. And the building is constantly in use with the turf that we have now too. So
right, that's awesome. The turf really provides well, it gives you extra space and gets you to do what you need to do. What types of services do you provide?
So we provide the obvious, the orthopedic related, the surgicals, those that are not surgical as well, just your general injury for the athletes that I know that you and I have specifically discussed. We treat a lot of neurological conditions from vertigo to dizziness, balance type issues. We work on a lot of gait with patients. Our turf provides a great area for us to do those types of things. We provide traction, dry needling, A-stem, which is just an instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization. We have a lot of services and a lot of different certifications within our licensed individuals that can provide a pretty good variety of treatments for our patients.
And with diabetic patients, there's some procedures that you provide too?
Neuropathy is something that we see quite a bit of. There is an anodyne treatment that we use with some of those patients. And then again, as far as the gait side that it's related to a lot of those neuro problems, we use a lot of our turf for that as well.
COVID-19 has probably affected your business, so
Yes.
Talk about what's been going on with COVID-19.
So all of physical therapy across the board was shut down for roughly a week, a little bit less than that just depending on what area you were in. They deemed us as non-essential to start. And then a lot of people went to bat for us, thankfully, saying that we are essential, which we definitely feel that we are. We were cut down to our caseload with just those urgent and emergent cases, which would be your surgical patients who needed to come to us so that they didn't end up worse than they were prior to surgery, fractures, really bad injuries that needed quick, if we didn't get to them quick, that they were going to be in a lot worse shape than they were off. So it cut us down quite a bit. We cut our caseload by probably 80%. We've slowly built that back up, so we're getting close to more what we would consider normal, but we can see a little bit of everything now, so we're thankful to be kind of free reign with everybody again.
Well, and in regards to delivery of service, I'm sure that you all have always taken protective,
absolutely,
whatever type of protection you need in terms of keeping both you and the patient safe and things. In regards to athletics, high school athletics, you used to think, oh, those high school athletes, those middle school athletes, even elementary school athletes, they're young, their bones heal, their muscles heal. How many of those patients do you see on a regular basis?
They do heal much quicker, but yes, they do still get hurt. That has actually gone down in number as well. The sports were cut back there for a while. People weren't getting out, so people weren't doing as much as they were prior to all this COVID stuff that occurred. And our caseload's getting back up to normal with that. Our kids make up, probably anywhere 25 to 50% of our caseload, just depending on the given time frame, sports seasons that we're in and things like that. It's definitely increased since the school sports have been allowed to play. I was not going to be surprised if we saw more, just because they weren't getting the time to practice and do things before they were playing games. But thankfully we haven't seen a whole lot of injuries, which is good for bad for business, but definitely good for the individual, and that's what we care about the most.
Awesome.
Yes.
You are a former high school athlete at Central Hardin High School.
Yes.
Just briefly talk about those years.
The glory days, as I like to call them. I played soccer and basketball both. I wouldn't trade those years for the world. I had very good coaches, very good teammates, and I just kept saying, I was telling patients and employers or our coworkers that I wouldn't trade those days for the world. So I can't imagine what some of these kids have gone through that haven't been able to play. They've missed out on not just senior years, but any year of high school, any year of middle school that you can't play those sports. That keeps so many kids not just out of trouble, but keeps them in shape, keeps the mental aspect of their lives in check too, which is so important. And I'm glad that they've been able to participate in a lot of those things now. I know there's still restrictions with it, but those are days that I wouldn't take away from my life, and I know that those kids wouldn't either. So I'm glad to see that they're back in session with a lot of that.
And with your sponsorship, we're able to bring live coverage to those that can't attend the sporting events because we're limited in number.
Correct.
They can watch that event at home, and they can stream it, and they can share it, and so that's a huge benefit. When you were an athlete, did you notice HCEC-TV?
Oh yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah. And that's such a good privilege for them, especially with having limited tickets. I come from a very large family, which we were just talking about, so thinking about my parents, my aunts and uncles that came to games, or even just friends, you've got so many classmates that you hope can be there. Again, that's part of the glory days, as I call them, your friends going and cheering you on. And so for them to at least be able to watch it and talk to the players about how they did, know what a great catch or what a great shot, those mean a lot to those players. So it's great that you all are able to provide that service.
Great, and it does give them a little bit of extra exposure.
Absolutely.
To the broader audience and things.
Absolutely.
Maybe a coach from a Division I or Division II might check you out. So, what about your commitment to the community? PTA is very involved. What are some of those things that you all really enjoy participating in?
So sponsorship is something that Guy Wallace is big on too. There's a lot of different recreational leagues that he's a part of from all of his kids that participate, but the marketing aspect, there's a lot that they're involved in with that as well. Our athletes are, I say, some of our prized possessions, but it's really great to be able to work with them, just to be able to see them get back on the field. Working with any patient is excellent, but when we can get our athletes specifically back to a school setting, whether it's just going to class because they can get off their crutches or get out of their wheelchair or get back on the field or court, it's great that we're able to play such a big role in that for them.
Awesome.
Yes.
For individuals that would like to contact physical therapy associates, what can they do?
They can call our office at 270-234-1569. We're open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday, so they can get in contact with us for that. We also rent out our turf. Well, we did pre-COVID, but we've got 5,400 square feet of turf facility that we also use for some of those recreational activities that hopefully once we get a little bit lifted on our restrictions that we're able to start incorporating that again as well.
Okay. And that turf application is really important. What I said it just gives you a wide open space, but what kinds of things take place in there?
It is great for our ACL patients specifically. We have them doing some very high level activities, some running, jogging, sprinting, a lot of agility type activities with ladders and hurdles. It's great for our neuro patients where we're doing gait and balance stuff, just trying to walk laps. working on getting from a walker to a cane, just being able to have that space where people can open up without feeling scared because we're too close to other tables or other patients and things like that. It's been great as far as COVID goes because the 6-foot rule has not been a problem. We are very spaced out, probably 20 feet between each table, which has been very nice. We actually added onto the turf initially, and then that didn't seem big enough, so we actually added on again. So we can also do throwing programs. We have the distance to be able to do those types of things for our baseball and softball players. Football players, of course, it's set up like an actual football field. We have the yards marked out, and it's nice to be able to work with that with them too.
I would say that physical therapy is one of those areas that has exploded in the last even decade.
Right.
When I was very young, you never heard, really, I didn't know of anyone that ever had gone through physical therapy. But now physical therapy extends to even the mindset and the emotional. So can you address that? Why do you think that has occurred?
Pain is perception. Everybody perceives it differently. Of course, pain tolerance is different across the board, but if you hurt, it absolutely changes your entire mental state. So our physical abilities will absolutely address our mental abilities throughout daily life, from work to just waking up in the mornings. I actually I wasn't super familiar with PT myself, even growing up around sports and, teammates tearing ACLs and spraining ankles and things like that. I went to school actually to be a dentist to start, so I thankfully had some great mentors that led me to PT with my background and my love for the body, the anatomy, and all of that stuff that I loved class-wise. But pain is perception, so it has just continued to grow. People realize how much of a benefit it is for maintenance in some cases, but most of all prevention. A lot of our athletes that we've talked about, prevention of those injuries, if we can stop it, especially with a lot of the sport isolation, people doing just 1 or 2 sports focused on that. Us growing up, like I said, I played 3 or 4 growing up, so that's kind of changed a little bit. People are tending to specialize, which is totally fine, but it will sometimes cause some more injuries.
And that specialization may cause one injury over and over again.
Correct, like we had also discussed. Yes, exactly. So we are continuing to grow, maybe because of that as far as the athletes go, but pain is perception, and I think that the more that we are able to get that out there and people realize how good it can be just for an everyday life, not just returning to sport or returning to work, I think the more that it gets out there, you tell your friend, and then everybody's like, oh, it can help a lot more than we think.
Well, I appreciate Guy Wallace, and I appreciate Physical Therapy Associates, and I appreciate all that PTA offers this community, and it's really, it's been phenomenal. And you're in a couple of different counties now too, correct?
Yes. And same to you all, by the way, for what you all do for the county. Yes, so we have the Elizabethtown Clinic, but then we also have Ratcliffe, we have Meade County, Hodgenville, Bardstown, and then a South Louisville clinic as well.
Right, so easily acceptable for anywhere you need to go,
right.
Contact PTA, and it's pretty easy to get a recommendation also.
Absolutely. We are actually a direct access state, so you can go to physical therapy without a doctor's order. Now, insurance would depend on some of those cases, but it's really easy to get physical therapy. All you got to do is call us.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you again, Whitney, for joining us, and thank you for joining us at home. We appreciate all of our sponsors on HCEC-TV for our live sports coverage. And without Physical Therapy Associates, please support them. We could not do what we do to bring these wonderful athletes into your home on a regular basis.
I am Kyler Barkley. I am with the Media Arts program in HCEC-TV. I am a third-year student, and today I am interviewing one of our longtime sponsors, President of West Point Bank, Josh Hubbard. Josh, tell us a little bit about West Point Bank and its history.
Yes, so West Point Bank was purchased by First Breckenridge Bank shares in the early 1980s. We were one facility there in West Point, and we've expanded from West Point into Upton, Glendale, Radcliffe, and Elizabethtown. So we have 5 locations throughout Hardin County, owned by First Breckenridge Bank Shares, which owns several other banks throughout the Central Kentucky region. But West Point Bank is in Hardin County with one location in Upton, which is actually in LaRue County, but 4 branches in Hardin County and 1 in LaRue County.
Could you tell us a little bit about services offered new and old?
Absolutely. So West Point Bank is a full-service bank. We provide free checking accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, IRAs. We also make loans for just about anything. 1 to 4 family primary residence loans, farm loans, agricultural loans, multifamily, automobile loans, you name it, we can pretty much do it when it comes to banking. So we obviously, like I said, are a full-service bank.
Is there any specific areas of involvement in your community that the bank makes?
Yes, so we really strive to serve the communities that we operate in, primarily all of Hardin and the surrounding counties. We pride ourselves in our employees living, working, going to church in the communities that our banks are located in. So whether it be participating with HCEC-TV, doing the sports coverage, the Heartland Parade, West Point River Days, Glendale Spring Fest, Upton Days, just the Hooray for Heroes or the Ratcliffe Mayor's Breakfast, whatever that may be, we really strive to be involved and give back to the communities that we serve.
So you were talking about community involvement and HCEC-TV sport coverage. Is there anything, are you passionate about covering sports?
Absolutely. So we've been a longtime sponsor of this programming. When I grew up in high school, when I was growing up in high school, I obviously played high school sports. My son plays high school sports. A lot of the employees who work for me, their children play high school sports. And I just think that sports are great for children of all ages. It teaches them a lot of things. One, how to be a good teammate. You need to be a good teammate in order to be a good employee. It teaches them accountability. It teaches them work ethic. I think it teaches them how to win and how to lose. You know, life can be hard. There's going to be ups and downs, and winning a game, losing a game, winning as a team, losing as a team. I think it just gives valuable insight to just life in general by playing sports.
I completely agree and understand, and we appreciate your sponsorship. Now, is there any other extra information you would like to let the viewing audience know?
Just in general, West Point Bank, like I said, we strive to provide the best possible customer service that we can provide. We are extremely enthusiastic about the communities that we serve, the citizens in those communities, and we would really like to be your bank and to establish a relationship with you if we don't have one, and if we do have a relationship with you, to just further expand upon that relationship. We are, again, strive to provide the absolute best customer service and just, are just thrilled to be a part of the community that we serve.
How can people get additional information about your bank? Do you have any sort of contact?
Yes, so we obviously, as I said earlier, we have 5 locations or 4 locations in Hardin County, 1 in LaRue County. So West Point, Ratcliffe, Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like our Facebook page. You can also visit us at westpointbank.com.
All right. Thank you again for your continued support. We wouldn't be able to do it without your support. Again, we appreciate you, and let's have a good season.
Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal helps keep America clean.
Got a car that needs to be scrapped? Old refrigerator not working? We pay Todd down. Call Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling today. Family owned and operated for over 40 years.
Premier Metal Recycling Company, we even handled the unloading. Waddell's Auto and Scrap, now with 2 locations.
Do your part. Keep America clean.
Welcome back to Elizabethtown Sports Park for tonight's 17th District Boys Soccer action. Our halftime score has the Elizabethtown Panthers on top 3-0 over the Central Hardin Bruins. Scoring from the first half, the 29-41 mark. It was Cole Varela putting it, went off the post, and then on the rebound was able to put it back into the net. With 11:09 to go, it was Aaron Silva from Cole Varela on a cross that was put into the back of the net. And then Aiden Walls with 3:32 to go in the opening half with his goal tonight. And E-Town up 3-0. Central Hardin will have the opening possession of the second half as the team's flip-flop ends. Terenge now with it to the outside for Bad Stibner, to Goodman. Side, Ireland gets it back for Elizabethtown. Silva now with it. Now Robinson, he'll play it back to Blair. Blair going to send it out E-Town's left, and that will get out of bounds and be a throw-in by Jacob Hasty for the Bruins. Blair quickly comes in, gets it back. He and Bowman battle for the ball. That goes off of E-Town. Another throw in for the Bruins. Hasty again to throw this one in. Hasty with it. That goes out off of the Bruins. It'll be an E-Town throw in. Robinson plays it back to Walls. Walls going to send it towards the center of the field. Terenge there actually played it off his own teammate Goodman. Now tries to send it forward. Blair gets it back for E-Town. Brown to the outside trying to get it to Goodman. Ireland gets there first, and he gets it up to Ryan. Bad Stibner there on the far side. Ryan keeps possession. Driving towards the box. Towards Silva. Silva going to kick it back to the outside. Varela gives chase. Bad Stibner there. Varela with possession. And that goes off the Bruins and over the end line and will be a corner kick for the Panthers. Noah Butts comes forward to take this one. Butts sets it down. They send it back out to Ryan, probably 35 yards away. Dribbles in, going to take the shot, going towards the left, headed, and that will go over the end line. And will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Aiden Allen will take this goal kick. Terenge will play it back for Chenault. Outside for Hasty. Walls gets there. Now Chenault will kick this one out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Butts will send this one in. Down the line to Varela. Chenault on him. That one goes off Hasty. McGovern will gather it in for the Panthers across for Ireland. Ireland now starts his run. That ball will go free into the box. Allen will come out and scoop it up. Down the middle of the field. And Blyenberg kicks it out to the left. Shaw chasing after it. Ireland will clear it for the Panthers. Now Terenge for the Bruins with it. Plays it across for Chenault. Walls chasing up for the Panthers. They get it out to Hasty. From Brown to Van Blyenberg. He'll cross there. Diving. Not sure if it got to Rich's hand or not. They're going to say it didn't. It crosses the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Near midfield, Lennon with it to Brown. Now be sent back up the field. Walls gets it for E-Town. He's going to send it down the middle. Cole Varela there as he gets in front of Terenge. Into the box. Aiden Allen slides up and will get the save. Plays it outside for Terenge, but Kobe Ryan there to get it right back for Elizabethtown. It goes off Bad Stibner. Be a throw in E-Town. Quickly they get it into Silva. They'll send it back for Blair. Over to Berger. Now Lennon with it. Back to Terenge. Turns and sends it to the outside. I believe that was Goodman that sent it forward, but it'll go out and be a throw in for the Panthers. Berger going to throw this one in to Blair. Ireland on the outside will send it forward. Varela back towards the center of the field. Bowman there for Central. Back to Chenault. Now Terenge with it. E-Town with possession again. Silva. As Brown tries to get it from him. Van Blyenberg and Butts almost collide together. It'll be Blair with it to Silva. But Van Blyenberg there to get it right back for the Bruins. Bowman now with it to Lennon. Terenge now on the far side. Shaw, one touch to the outside. Ireland there for E-Town as Bad Stibner comes forward. Bad Stibner gets it. Oh, they're going to say a foul occurred, so it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Blair to take this one. Robinson there for E-Town. Goodman. Now it'll be Brown with it over to Goodman. Berger comes out. He'll kick that one out. It'll be a throw in for Central Hardin. Bad Stibner to send this one in. Oh, have a sub coming in. Conley back in for the Bruins. A free kick for the Bruins after a foul. Alex Lennon to take this one. Soft touches it to Brown. Brown tries to slip it through. It gets all the way back to Rich, but no Bruins there. 32-27 to go in the ball game. Again, E-Town on top, 3-0. Goals by Cole Varela, Aaron Silva, and Aiden Walls, all in the first half for the Panthers. Reminder, we're back on the air tomorrow night. Special start time, 17th District volleyball action as the North Hardin Trojans travel to take on the John Hardin Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have a doubleheader that night. The first game will be against North Hardin, and the second game is against a school from Nelson County, either Nelson County or Thomas Nelson. Brown now with the ball for the Bruins. McGovern on him. Brown shot. Knocked off by Camden Rich, and then he gathers it in. Good save. Good try by Brown as well. Lennon will kick this one to the outside. Ireland lets it go over the sideline. Throw in for the Panthers. Comley gets it probably to Shaw, and then it comes back. E-Town now with it. Blair to Robinson. Sends it forward, trying to get it to Ryan. Terenge there for the Bruins. Ryan still with possession. Terenge right in front of him. Ryan keeps possession right inside the box and back outside. It's going to be chipped forward. Walls goes after it. Hasty there for the Central Hardin Bruins. Ryan on the end line, and Bad Stibner will clear it for the Bruins. Ireland trying to keep it on this end. Comley heads it near the middle of the field. Comley again heading it out to Van Blyenberg, who gets it right back to Comley. Comley lays it off for Van Blyenberg, a little too heavy a touch that goes out via throw in Elizabethtown. That goes out off the Panthers. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Hasty to send this one in. Van Blyenberg heads it towards the middle end in there. He's going to head it forward. Ireland gets to it for Elizabethtown. Shaw there for the Bruins. Back to Comley. Try to get it to the outside walls there for E-Town. He'll send it up the middle of the field, trying to get it to Varela. Varela splits two defenders. Ball goes into the box. Chenault will just clear it out and goes over the end line, and that'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Noah Butts will head over and take this one. $29-10 to go in the ball game. Butts has everybody lined up. Sends it to Kobe Ryan. And Brown pokes it away from him. Brown going to send this one forward. Berger back there. He plays it back to Rich, who's going to play it back, trying to get to Robinson. The ball lands. Brown there for Central. Now Lennon with it. Back to Chenault. Ball played back up the field. Chenault gets to it again. He's going to send it back the other way. Ireland comes up for E-Town, sends it up the right side. Tarangi there for Central as Kobe Ryan comes over. It's going to go off Ryan and over the end line and will be a goal kick for Central Hardin. Allen will take this one. To Chenault. Hasty now with it. Butts gets it back for the Panthers. Gives it back, tried to get to McGovern. Shaw there for Central Hardin. He'll poke it forward. Brown goes racing after it. Ireland will play it back to Rich, and Rich will kick it out towards the Central Hardin bench. It'll be a throw in there for the Bruins. Bad Stimner quickly with it in. Ireland and Comley battling for it. It goes out. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Or are they going to say there's a foul and it'll be a free kick? It's going to be a free kick. Lennon will come forward to take this one. Towards the far side box, headed by Butts. Back out. Robinson heads it further out. Comley was there, but it'll be Berger that gets it back for E-Town. He's going to send it down the middle of the field. Varela there. Chenault there for the Bruins. Chenault gets a foot on it. It's not going to get very far. Walls comes up to get it for Elizabethtown. Hasty there for the Bruins. Tried to cross to the middle. Ball comes free. Ireland comes up. Now it'll be Brown having it for the Bruins. There's Ryan there for the Panthers. Berger heads it in the air near midfield. Now it'll be Van Blyenberg and Blair. And both of them hopped up and weren't sure who the foul would be on. I believe he said it's on Central Hardin, so it'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Or sorry, on Central Hardin, free kick for the Panthers. Butts will take this one. Down the middle. headed by Blair towards the goal. Aiden Allen comes over and gathers it in. Don't believe that one was on frame. And Allen will punt it away. Big hop near midfield. Van Blyenberg heads it towards the center for Shaw. Berger there for E-Town, sends it back the other way. And that went off of Lennon. Oh, the official didn't call it. Went off Lennon's arm. Bruins tame possession. Hasty now with it as Walls comes down for E-Town. Walls has it at his feet. Goes out. It'll be a throw in Central Hardin. Hasty quickly gathers it in. Now it'll be Van Blyenberg to throw it in. Sub coming in for the Bruins. Wilkinson will come all the way as he comes onto the field across, and he will take this throw in. Throws it in for Shaw, off Shaw and out, and be a throw in for the Panthers. Now the Panthers with the sub. Butts throws it. It goes off of E-Town, and now be a throw-in again for the Bruins. Wilkinson quickly with this one into Shaw. Ryan there for E-Town along with Butts. Blair sends it one back out to Varela. Poked away, but Ryan with it. Now he'll send it up the field. It goes off the Bruins. Throw in E-Town. Varela will send this one in. Right to Chenault. Chenault will send it back the other way. Argueta chases after it. Berger gets there first for the Panthers. Outside for Ireland. Try to get that one to Walls. It goes out and be a throw in Central Hardin. Bad Stibner to throw this one in. Down the line, Ireland kicks that one out. It'll be another throw in Central Hardin. I think Bad Stibner hurted his right leg. He's limping on the far side as they're going to get a sub in. He will go right to Baptist Health Hardin tent. Quick throw in. That'll be poked out by the Panthers. Lennon keeps it though. To Comley. Lennon gets back to it, and it'll be Blair that kicks it out, but now it'll be Brown. He's going to kick it to the outside for Wilkinson. Wilkinson going to line this one up. Shot. One hop right to Camden Rich. 22:15 to go in the ball game. A little more than halfway, or a little less than halfway through this second half. Rich will punt this one away. Terenge plays it near midfield. Now Lennon with it to Brown. Back outside for Comley. Comley going to send it up the left, trying to get it to Argueta. Not sure who that went off of. It was the Bruins, so it'll be a goal kick for Elizabethtown. Subs coming in on both sides. Rich will take this goal kick. Bowman gets it for the Bruins. Pushed off by Varela, and it'll be a foul. It'll be a free kick for Central Hardin. Chenault, quick touch to Lennon. Then they'll play it back to Chenault. McGovern sends it back out, but Lennon there for the Bruins. Varela now with it. So send up the right side, trying to get it to Walls. Wilkinson now with it for the Bruins, kicks it high in the air. And Varela will head it forward, trying to get it to Silva. But it'll be Brown there for the Bruins. Now it comes to the outside. Butts with it. So send it to the corner. Ryan goes chasing after it. Gets down there. Bad Stibner in front of him. Sorry, it was Chenault. Silva has it taken away by Lennon, but Butts gets it back for Elizabethtown. Lays it back for McGovern. McGovern going to take it, tap it back for Berger. Berger now outside to Ryan. And they're going to have a foul on the Bruins, and it will be a free kick for Elizabethtown. Looks like Varela will take this one. Varela going to send this one towards the center of the goal. Poked away. Ryan tries to take a shot off a teammate. Bounces around. Ryan hitting it a couple times now. Takes a shot wide left. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bruins. Headed it a couple of times to himself. Allen got the first save. One hand poked it away. The next shot was missed. Now Lennon with it. You're going to try to get it to Wilkinson on this side. Butts comes up for the Panthers, and he'll be able to keep it in. Butts going to cross at about the 6, trying to get to Silva. Ball knocked back out. Now Chenault will clear it for the Bruins. Down the field, over the head of Jack Shaw. Nick Blair there, and now it'll be Berger who comes over. We'll have a foul, and it will be a free kick for the Panthers. And we'd like to thank our sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Next week we will have each of the 17th District soccer tournament games live here on HCEC-TV. The girls' opening round. Girls will be played at North. Sunday night we'll have the opening round. Tuesday night we'll have the semifinal action in the girls, both games. And then Thursday night it will be the finals at 5:30 from North Hardin. That's important because at 8 o'clock we'll have the boys championship game. Shot by Ryan, that one knocked out by Chenault. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. The boys tournament starts on Monday. We'll have their opening round. Then Wednesday we'll have the two semifinal games, and then the finals for the boys, which will be held at Elizabethtown, will be played at 8 o'clock on Thursday evening. This will be sent about 10 yards out into the box and out the right side. It'll be a goal kick for Central Hardin. Aiden Allen to take this one. 17 minutes to go in our ball game. 3-0 Elizabethtown. They scored all 3 goals in the first half. Cole Varela with one, Aaron Silva with another, and Aiden Walls with the third one. Ireland now with the ball. Wilkinson gets that one to the center to Comley, plays it back to Ringe. Now it goes off of Panther. Silva on his foot. Now he's going to extend it forward for Ryan. Ryan inside the box. Shot, save by Aiden Allen. And Allen will punt that one away. Argetta with it for the Bruins. And goes out. Walls keeps it in for Elizabethtown. He's going to send it forward for Silva. Terengi there for the Bruins. Terengi going to try to escort it out. It does, and it will be a goal kick for Central Hardin. Chenault across to Terengi. Silva, and there's a foul called. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. We might get a yellow card on Coach Yates. So no cards issued. And free kick will be for the Bruins. I believe Chenault will take this one. On the far side, Varela there, Bowman on him. Varela gets the pass to Silva. Tried to get it back to Varela. It goes a little behind him. That goes out off the Bruins and will be a throw in E-Town. Varela throws this one in to Walls. Walls plays it back out to Ireland. And now Micah Brown gets the steal, and he's going to send it down the field, trying to catch Camden Rich off his line. That will go wide to the right and be a goal kick for Elizabethtown. Camden Rich will take this goal kick. Played back by McGovern. Berger will send it out to Blair. Blair now going to send it down the left side for E-Town. Silva heads it straight up in the air. Hasty there for the Bruins. Ryan giving chase for the Panthers. That goes out. It'll be a throw in E-Town. They have a sub coming in before the throw in. And it'll be Noah Butts back onto the field for Elizabethtown. Varela will throw this one in. Varela now with it. Trying to get it forward to Ryan Hasty there for the Bruins. Goodman, and that's going to go off Elizabethtown. It'll be a throw in for Central. Hasty to throw this one in. Into Bowman. It's now Turingi with it. Comley to Goodman. Outside for Hasty. Hasty one touch to Van Blyenberg. Inside the box. Straight left foot. Just wide right. And it'll be an E-Town goal kick. That one goes right to Brian. He's going to line it up left foot, and that's going to go high over the goal post, or sorry, over the crossbar. Another goal kick for the Panthers. Butts now with it. Try to get it to Silva. Bowman gets there first. Bowman plays it back to Chenault around the Turingi. And Kobe Ryan to get it. Chenault right there. Poked it free. Walls has it on his foot. Knocked away. Lennon send it out Central's left side, trying to get it to Brown as Ireland comes up for E-Town. Brown will send it forward, and it'll be Berger that sends it up the right side. It stays in. Turingi comes over. He'll kick it out, and it'll be a throw-in for Elizabethtown. Throw in E-Town. To Silva. Silva heads it into the box. Bowman there. It goes over the end line. And it'll be a corner kick for Elizabethtown. Looks like Nick Berger heading out that way along with Noah, but now it'll be Noah Butts that'll take this one. This one hooking towards the back post, headed by McGovern straight up. Blair there with it as Hasty comes out with him. McGovern now with it. Goes off of Central Hardin. It'll be another corner for the Panthers. Quickly set it in. Kobe Ryan with it. To Silva. It looked like he was going to try to line one up. Take a shot. Knocked away by Lennon. Now Butts will send it in. Van Blyenberg will clear it out from there, and it'll be a throw in. Panthers. Ryan gets it quickly up to Varela. Varela right on the in line. Has two Bruins on him. It goes off Varela over the in line. It'll be a goal kick for the Bruins. Bowman going to send it up the left side. Argueta has it, plays it back to Comley, who plays it back to Bowman. Under 10 minutes to go, 9:40 to go in the ballgame. Again, E-Town on top, 3-0. Now that one will be sent forward. Brown trying to get to that one. It's sent back to the outside. We'll have a foul on E-Town. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Looks like Brown will take this one. Be 35 yards out. Blair kicks that one away. Varela brings it down. Hasty kicks it towards Chenault. He'll send it high in the air. Berger heads that one. Now head it to the outside. But there is Comley. Comley to Bowman. Now to the outside for Hasty. Hasty one time touch to Van Blyenberg. Through legs back. Shot by Brown. Knocked away by Rich. Argueta with it. As Ireland was there. Now to be Walls who tries to kick it up. And it goes off E-Town. It'll be a Central Hardin throw in. Subs in on both sides. Comley with it. In it back, trying to get it to Chenault. Silva now with it. Ooh. Say free kick. Off the foul. Chenault will take this one. Be sent towards the right side of the goal, headed around, cleared out by McGovern, gets it to Varela. Ryan streaking down as he gets past last man, Hasty there. Allen. And Hasty rides it all the way back to Aiden Allen. A good job as it goes into Allen's arms, and he'll roll it out the other side. Bowman to Comley. Now Brown with it. Back to Comley. He's going to send it forward, trying to get to Shaw. Ireland gets it there for E-Town. Zach Berger sends it up. Robinson will send it further. We're going to have a foul, and it'll be a free kick for Elizabethtown. 6:50 to go in our ball game. And with the win, the Elizabethtown Panthers will be the 17th District regular season #1 seed heading into the tournament. Central Hardin will be the 3 seed. North Hardin is the 2 seed. John Hardin the 4, and Fort Knox the 5. This one chipped forward. Blair heads it back out. Comley racing after it. He'll tap it to the outside. Brown is there for Central Hardin. Brown's going to send this one down the middle of the field. Van Blyenberg coming, but not going to get there before Camden Rich gets his hands on it, and he'll roll it out the side for Blair. To Silva. Oh, Brown gets it right back. Now Goodman with it for Central Hardin. He's going to send it for Comley. Goes chasing after it. Ireland comes out for E-Town. Bowman now with it. Plays it back to Terenge. Finds Shaw, and it'll be Zach Berger who sends it out. Walls sends it up to Varela. Terenge plays it back to Chenault. Send it back up. Butts gets it back for E-Town. He's going to send it up this side. Ryan goes chasing after it. Hasty there for Central Hardin. Ryan gets past the first one. Chenault goes off Ryan, but right to Varela. Varela lays it back for Silva. Lays it outside. Walls not able to get to it before Comley. Central sends it forward, trying to get it to Shaw, back outside. And that will go over the sideline and be a throw-in for Elizabethtown. Walls trying to play it to Robinson in the middle of the field. So Comley gets it back for Central. Sends it to the outside, trying to get to Goodman. That'll be cleared out by Butts. Throw in Central Hardin. Hasty to throw this one in. To Goodman. We're going to have pushing a foul on Elizabethtown. Free kick for the Bruins. And Bowman will come out to take this one. Bowman sets it down. To the far side. That went off of Camden Reed and out. That'll be a goal kick for Elizabethtown. Rich will take this one. Blair now with it. So send it down the center. Goes towards the left side. Ryan will get there. Hasty on him. Just outside of the box. Lays it outside for Butts. Butts going to drive it down. Goodman there for Central. Pass back to Silva. Silva will send it back to Berger. Berger's going to play it all the way back to Rich. Rich will send it down the middle of the field. Robinson there, but Brown gets it for Central Hardin. Outside to Comley. Comley gives it back to Brown. Heel pass to Argueta. Wasn't able to get a lot on that touch. It's going to come towards this sideline. Butts there. He'll send it up the right side. Hasty's going to play this one all the way back to Aiden Allen, who he'll get it over to Terenge. To the far side. Reed down the line. Argueta gives chase, but that's going to get over the end line and will be a goal kick for Elizabethtown. Subs coming in. 2:19 to go in the ball game. Official winds the clock. Rich will send this one down the right side. Robinson plays it back. Varela again with it. He'll play it back to Berger. Berger back to Rich. Rich back out the right side. Comley gathers it in, but Varela there for Elizabethtown. To Robinson, right back to Varela, but Comley there again for the Bruins gets it back. Now Bowman gets it to Brown. Blair comes up. He gets it back for the Panthers. Tries to get it, but Goodman, the Bruins, sends it towards the right side. And that goes out. Throw in for the Bruins. Reed to throw this one in. Argetta there. And Braden Shear will kick that one out. Throw in for Central Hardin. Blair clears that one out. Terenge and Silva going after. Terenge with it. Sends it forward, and that will go over the end line and will be a goal kick again for the Panthers. 1 minute to go. E-Town avenging a loss from earlier in the season, and they will move to 7-1 in 17th District play and will be the #1 seed next week. So one semifinal on Wednesday night. E-Town will take on the winner of John Hardin and Fort Knox, and then in the second semifinal it will be Central Hardin and North Hardin squaring off. And that goes out. Throw in for Central. Brown there. That goes out off Central. We throw in E-Town. 10 seconds to go. Okay, I'm just going to throw it down the line. So a big win for the Panthers. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those serving our country in the military, a discount is available. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of Exit 91 off Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Get a reminder, tomorrow night we're back on the air. Special times, it'll be 5 o'clock for 17th District volleyball action as the John Hardin Bulldogs will host the North Hardin Trojans. For all of our student workers here tonight, I'd like to thank you for making this broadcast possible. For all of them, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.